Class of 2020 in the house. Let's hear it. I haven't heard most of your voices for 5 weeks, so this is the time to get a little loud. I want to, first of all, congratulate you on this unprecedented graduation. I know it's been a difficult situation. There's a lot of things that have been missed out on in the class of 2020, a lot of disappointments, a lot of things like that. You know you're not getting away without a history lesson today, and I love the American flags here. This is great. But after the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, President Franklin Roosevelt said it would be a day that would live in infamy. Well, the class of 2020 will be a class that will live in infamy. In other words, you'll always be famous. You'll always be recognized. Everybody will always remember you. Because down the line, when somebody said, "Oh, what year did you graduate?" "Well, I graduated in 2013. Wonderful. "Well, I graduated in 2003. Super. But when you say that you graduated in 2020, everybody will remember. Everybody will remember the class of 2020 forever because of the fact that you are now part of American history. Honestly, we'll be teaching about this. When I'm 97 and still in the classroom, we'll be teaching about the class of 2020 and the pandemic and everything that happened. Honestly, you've made history. Now, all the years I've been in education, this is my 40th. I know that's hard to believe as young as I'm looking, but it's true. I always made it my goal that when kids went to their 10th class reunion, that we wanted them to speak positively about their experience in high school, not negatively. And I thought, as I thought what I was going to say today, there'd be a lot of reasons not for you to do that when you get to your 10-year reunion. But I want you to think about this. I don't want you to think of all the things you didn't get. I want you to think about the things you did get. Now, I know everybody wasn't maybe overly thrilled with the way graduation went individually, but I'm going to tell you from an outsider's point of view, and I watched a few of those. Every single student, every one, received 15 minutes of recognition with their family. Every one had their picture taken. Gail took as many pictures as you wanted with whoever. Parents set out a booth afterwards. They put together a video, and I'll tell you, I watched those guys put that together. That's been a process. So that was a positive thing. You didn't get a ceremony. I get that. But look at the positives. How about the parade today? I've been here a long time. You know, when my son graduated from high school in 2003, you know what he got at graduation? Somebody said, and it was me because I was a superintendent, said Carson Charles Durr, and he got his diploma. That's what he got. Okay? He didn't get a parade, which was awesome today. He didn't have his posters up on Main Street either. You guys, please concentrate about the positives that you received. The positives, the people in this community who stood up and made this possible. Incredible. How about a nice hand for all of those people that made that possible for you? Now I'm going to finish with this. First of all, what a great class. And I'll tell you, from a teacher's perspective, I've never been so saddened to not spend the last several weeks with you. Worst year of my life as far as the teaching perspective. But I knew you'd all persevere. And you did, and you got through. But you didn't get a ceremony. Now I just want to put this in perspective. Not long after Pearl Harbor in 1941, they had graduations, right? December 1941, they had a graduation. In 1942, many of those graduation chairs at graduation were empty and had American flags in them because those kids were out putting their life on the line, securing your freedom that you have today. So they didn't get a ceremony either. Okay, think about that. And secondly, a lot of you missed activities and trips. The DC trip was a tremendous disappointment for me personally. That was your senior trip. But in 1965, after a senior male graduated from high school, you know where their senior trip was to? History kiddos, where'd they go in 1965, right after they graduated? Vietnam. Okay, that's where they went. Okay, so I want you to think about those things, and when you get to that class of 2020 reunion in 10 years, please concentrate on the efforts everybody made in your behalf and the special things you got. Don't worry about the things you didn't get. Okay, what a great class. I am very honored to be here today. I hope you have a great time tonight. I love every single one of you, and God bless you and have a great future. Thank you.